Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of the countryside where the summer sun warmed the fields, and the breeze carried the scent of wildflowers, a mother duck sat patiently on her nest. She had been waiting a long time for her eggs to hatch. One by one, the shells cracked open, and out came fluffy yellow ducklings with bright eyes, full of life. But the last egg, the largest and ugliest one, remained still. The mother duck sighed and waited a little longer. Finally, with a soft tap tap tap, the last egg cracked. Out tumbled a strange gray creature, much bigger than the others, with awkward legs and fluffy feathers that looked nothing like his brothers and sisters. The mother duck tilted her head. "He doesn't look like the rest, but he is still my child," she thought, and she led all her ducklings down to the water. The pond sparkled under the morning light. One by one, the little ducklings jumped in and swam beautifully. Even the big gray one paddled along without trouble. "He can swim very well," the mother duck said proudly. "He must be a strong one." But as the days passed, the other ducks and animals on the farm began to notice the odd-looking duckling. "What an ugly fellow," they quacked and clucked. "He doesn't belong with us." The ducks pecked at him, the hens chased him, and even his own brothers and sisters pushed him away. "You're too different," they said. "Go away." The poor duckling felt a deep sadness in his heart. He tried to hide, but everywhere he went, the teasing followed. One day, he could bear it no longer. With tears in his eyes, he slipped away from the farm and wandered into the wide world beyond. He traveled through meadows and forests, sleeping in reeds by the water at night. Along the way, he met wild ducks who also laughed at his strange appearance. "You're so ugly," they said. Later, he found a small cottage where an old woman lived with her cat and hen. They let him stay for a while, but soon they too complained. "You don't lay eggs, you don't purr, and you can't even cluck properly. What use are you?" Hurt once more, the duckling fled again into the cold autumn winds. Winter came, bringing freezing nights and icy ponds. The lonely duckling shivered and struggled to find food. He felt more and more certain that he would never belong anywhere. "Why am I so different?" he whispered to the stars. "Maybe it would have been better if I had never hatched at all." But spring finally arrived. The ice melted, the flowers bloomed again, and the air filled with sweet bird song. The duckling, now much larger, stretched his wings and flew toward a beautiful lake surrounded by blooming trees. There he saw a group of magnificent white birds gliding gracefully across the water. They were swans, the most elegant creatures he had ever seen. As he drew closer, the swans turned toward him. The duckling bowed his head, expecting more cruelty. Instead, they swam nearer and greeted him kindly. He looked down at his reflection in the clear water and gasped. The ugly gray bird was gone. In his place stood a beautiful white swan with strong wings and shining feathers. He had grown into one of them. The other swans gathered around him, welcoming him with gentle calls. Children playing nearby clapped their hands and shouted, "Look at the new swan. He's the most beautiful of all." Tears of joy filled the swan's eyes. He had suffered so much, been mocked and rejected for so long, yet all along he had carried the beauty of a swan inside him. He spread his wings and flew with his new family, his heart full of peace at last. And so, the ugly duckling learned that sometimes the greatest changes come to those who feel the most out of place. True beauty isn't always seen at first. It waits patiently until the right season to reveal itself.